12:01 in Edmonton. Hope you're enjoying a very warm Friday. A little bit cloudy right now. Hopefully the sun comes out. Lots of action on the diamond and the field tonight in Edmonton. And then we'll discuss all the stuff in regards to the ice as the playing surface. Welcome to the Oil Stream presented by Boston Pizza. Tom Gazzola with Hernan Salas. Benny Thompson sitting in for a bit. We have some stuff to discuss. Obviously, the Oilers making a bunch of news yesterday. And Kelly McCrimmon making some news yesterday. Very funny stuff. Very funny stuff. Or annoying, as some Oilers fans were very upset. They said some very rude things about Kelly McCrimmon.
What?
Not Oilers fans.
Never.
Actually, every fan base has lots of vitriol. It's fun. It's part of the drama. I find sports is like our soap operas.
It's crazy.
It's cray-cray.
Like... Yeah, you see it mostly on X, but
X is a cesspool of stupid.
Why would he say that? What are you saying? The Oilers would never do that. There, stop. Kelly McCrimmon is so ugly.
Some people did say that. It's very rude.
Come on.
Anyway, we will discuss. Of course, Oil Street presented by Boston Pizza. Take advantage of their lunch menu. Phenomenal as always. Today, I would be in the mood for chicken tacos, I think. What would you get? Quesadillas? Maybe go pizza. Get a Brute.
Probably the Brute.
Yeah.
Brute's good.
It's a good standby. Good old standby. What would you get, Benny?
Tony knows me too well. Tony knows my answer before I even say it.
What is it?
Plain wings.
No.
Come on.
Well, I don't...
Stop it with the plain wings.
Triple play, swap out the cactus cuts for fries.
Boom.
Boom.
Done. That's
Cactus
your
cuts
lunch.
are too spicy for me.
They are spicy at BP's, man.
They're cooked in jalapeno oil.
Yeah.
They are very good.
For a Latino guy, I even find them hot.
Are you serious?
Yeah, man. They're good, though.
They are very good, especially when they're fresh, right out of the fryer there. So anyway, if you're looking for something to do for lunch, hit up BP. They got a great lunch menu. And maybe you go say hi to Tony and Curtis over at BP 170th, or Cody over at BP Capilano, or Lisa and Jason over at BP Clairview, all of the wonderful locations in and around Edmonton and Northern Alberta. Also, we want to hear from you, 780-218-9999. Hop into the nasty chat. Does that mean you don't want to hear from the audience today?
No, I'm laughing because Cactus Cup potatoes on the nasty chat says, yeah, they're good.
Yes, they are.
Oh, that's good stuff.
Okay, so the Oilers, we'll talk about the front office announcement, changes, promotions, whatever. First of all, congratulations to Michael Chan becoming the president of hockey operations and the GM of the Edmonton Oil Kings. We'll get into it a little bit more. I've known Channer since he was the video guy for the Oil Kings and the U of A Golden Bears. The guy works his ass off. And big congratulations to Kirt Hill. I think the Oilers made a good move in keeping him in-house because I think he's going to be a good maybe GM and president of hockey operations of an NHL team at some point in the future. So we'll get into that, but Benny, I wanted, because I love having your opinion on stuff, and it gives us a little bit of the pre- and post-game vibes. Here's Kelly McCrimmon, and this created a bunch of controversy yesterday. Here's Kelly McCrimmon on overdrive with Noodles, Brian Hayes, and Jason Strudwick.
I'm sure you're aware that Bruce Cassidy was on Spit and Chicklets this morning or this afternoon, I believe, and he said he addressed that it's been declined by your team, that he hasn't been able to speak to a couple of teams. I believe it's Edmonton and LA, and he said he wants to coach. Can you take us, do you want to respond to that? Can you take us through your philosophy as to why, Bruce is in the position he's currently in?
Yeah, I spoke to it last week prior to our series against the Avalanche. I don't have any more to say on it at this time. It's only news because Edmonton leaked it. So this isn't something that came out of our organization. We've been, forced to respond to it, which we did prior to our series against the Avalanche. But I've talked to Bruce. I've talked to Bruce as recently as yesterday. I know how he feels. I know he wants to coach. He's a hell of a coach, and he's anxious to get going. Coaches, by definition, aren't real patient people. So I understand what he wants and why he wants it. And at the same time, I work for the Vegas Golden Knights, so my responsibilities are first and foremost to the organization, and that's that's as much as I'm going to say on it. In addition to what I said a week ago.
So he just flat out says it's only news because Edmonton leaked it, and people don't believe him.
I know, it's like we were talking beforehand.
Yeah.
I just, everything we know about this management group, everything we've seen
In Edmonton.
And you still sit there and say, there's no way they did that. Like, really?
And then 2 seconds later go, I can't stand Stan Bowman and Jeff Jackson, get them out of here. But you're going to defend them and think that they, like somebody, I copied and reposted the Overdrive thing. And I said, Dusty and I said this 2 weeks ago when it happened. It's probably Edmonton leaking this through an insider to get pressure on Vegas publicly, internally in the NHL to let them talk to Bruce Cassidy. No, the Oilers would never do that. Kelly McCrimmon just said it. Like, he doesn't care. He's pissed off. He's annoyed. His team's trying to win a Stanley Cup. And people are like, he's lying.
Well, like,
really? Like,
why would Vegas leak it?
They don't care.
But that's why.
They don't want Edmonton or LA to have their old coach, who they still have to pay for a year. Do you not comprehend this?
Like, it's, like you said, they're competing for a Stanley Cup throughout this whole process. They've looked good. They don't want any distractions. Why? Like, that's why in my mind, listen, Vegas does things their way. No one else does it like Vegas. And like I said, you don't have to like it, but you have to respect it because they get results. Okay? You don't have to like it. The whole Mark Stone, LTIR stuff, you want to throw so many things to Vegas? Sure.
Yeah.
I'll give you all of that.
They do stuff like they're greasy.
They're greasy, but they get results.
Yeah.
Why would they leak the Bruce Cassidy stuff? It makes zero sense. It makes sense on the other side because they're trying to pressure them, make them look bad.
And
didn't work out.
It blew up in Edmonton's face in spectacular fashion.
Yep. I got a couple texts yesterday after the Kelly McCrimmon stuff, and they're like, do you think Edmonton actually leaked it? I was like, we've been talking on the station for weeks now. We had a strong belief that was the case, and I mean he's confirming it now. I was talking to you about it, Tom, in the bullpen there. Like, I think yes, it was strategic, and they were trying to make it a big deal so that either the NHL would step in or whatever the case may be. Yeah. But I don't think they thought it through. It backfired clearly because I think there was a serious, there's a good chance that Chris Knoblauch was going to coach next season. I think there was a serious belief that they were going to try to talk to Cassidy. If Cassidy didn't work out, they might interview one more coach, and if that coach doesn't suit their system, then they're going with Chris Knoblauch next year. But they are forced to fire the guy they just gave an extension to because they tried making this a big deal.
But listen, if the Oilers leaked this, I mean,
good try.
They knew it was there was gonna be blowback because Knoblauch was still under contract. So that's why I'm like, on the other side too, I'm like, what were you thinking?
You're right.
Like, unless Knoblauch kind of already knew.
Well, like I said, his exit meeting with the coaching staff and management team, like the coaches walked out of there. I think they got a lashing, basically, a tongue lashing.
Sure, and
the way it was described to me. So they're like, "What the hell was that?"
And they probably knew that they were out, which is okay, whatever. But again, it blew up in the Oilers' face, and have the Oilers come out and said, "Hey, we did this, we did." No, like they're not defending themselves, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So,
and then it's funny too. Like some of the responses you see is like, "Well, who leaked it for LA?" Honestly, Kenny Holland probably he's the kind of guy that doesn't care. Be like, I tried to talk to Cassidy, they won't let me. Like he would just say it like that.
Yeah.
Done. Don't have to go through his reliable. Like he wouldn't have to go to Bernstein to be like, hey, they won't let me talk to Bruce Cassidy if you want to put it out there. Like Kenny Holland would just be like, yeah, I want to talk to Bruce Cassidy. They won't let me.
I have a very funny story about Kenny Holland and that type of. I'll try to keep it quick. I was at a Golden Bears game, I think 3 or 4 years ago. May have had a couple beverages, and I saw that Ken Holland was in the stands. My buddies and I were like, we gotta go say hi to him. Like, so we go, we sit down with him, and he's openly telling us his trade deadline plans.
Yeah,
not even joking. He's literally going, we're looking for a goalie. I don't like the market, and we're looking for a depth defenseman. And then so I'm like, so I ask him like, so like I hear you guys are in on Carson Soucy. What's going on there? And he goes, yeah, Ron Francis wants 2 second-round picks. I don't know if I'm willing to pay that.
He just says stuff.
Fast forward 2 months later, he pays a second-round pick and William Legason for Brett Kulak.
Yeah.
He told us everything. He told us the Chikrin ask. It was Broberg, Yamamoto in the first. And he thought that Broberg could turn to Chikrin. He was full. He told us everything. And we were like just some 19-year-old university students that have a couple of beverages. It was hilarious. But that's just who he is.
He's like that. He's been in the game for so long, and he knows how to generally build a good team.
That was
and
like-
he doesn't care. There's no ego.
Yeah.
That was like Chris Jones. Hey, Hernan, don't tell the media that Trey Ford started. I'd be like, okay. And then, like, after practice, he's talking to all the media. He just tells them everything.
said it, yeah.
I'm like, you just told me not to say anything. You're telling them. Like, this one's from Trizent. Says, why does media, none, criticize LA Kings for wanting to talk to Cassidy? They haven't relieved Smith of his duties. He's interim, though.
He was interim. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
good.
he knows he's done.
Yeah, he didn't have a 3-year extension.
He doesn't have an
kicking in.
extension or a deal in place.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit different. But I get what you're saying. But it's different with the Oilers. And listen, at the end of the day, who cares?
That's a great point.
Like, at this point, it's probably going to be Bruce Cassidy. Like, I know Bowman.
If they're allowed to talk to him.
Bowman was
eventually.
on another show yesterday, and he mentioned it's not fair to the candidates that they're interviewing. I don't know if they're interviewing anyone. I think they're just waiting for Bruce Cassidy. I truly believe
They
that.
they have to come up with a plan B. If Vegas, and listen, like a lot of people say Kelly McCrimmon sounds and looks arrogant. Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I'm with you 100%. Maybe he's stubborn enough to not let LA, Vegas, or LA, Edmonton, whatever other team might be looking for a coach, talk to Bruce Cassidy the whole time. Like you're saying, was it Friedman? Elliott, I think, was saying there's a chance they might not even get Cassidy.
Well, it's funny because
holy crap.
Yeah.
every day the insiders have a different take. And this, listen, I have all the respect for the best insider in the game, Elliott Friedman, but even Elliott Friedman from day to day is like, I don't think this is going to work. And then, well, it might work. It might not work. So
Yeah.
it's like no one really knows. Like,
I think Elliot was saying a couple days ago that they've talked to Berube and they've talked to Laviolette. And so like those are
great.
the
You gotta
two
do something.
those are sounds like the backup plans for if Cassidy doesn't work.
Yeah.
But I think there's no way you've gone through this entire circus to just let go, just to not believe in Cassie. Like it's right now it feels like Cassie or bust for the Oilers right now, and Vegas is making them wait.
yeah, and listen, and Gager and I were laughing because we're like, the worst thing for the Oilers is Vegas going to the Stanley Cup final because it just drags on, and it's probably going to go 7.
I know.
right? So you're just sitting here waiting and waiting and waiting. So it's, I mean, wait it out. You have to at this point,
Yeah.
right? You're not making a hire in the next 2 weeks here because we have to get something done. You're going to wait for Bruce Cassidy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and you know, even Elliott said, well, he wants to coach at Edmonton. It sounds like his first choice would be Edmonton. And here's another thing. Like, this is just, there's another text that came in. There's been a bunch of them. There's responses to the news. And when McCrimmon said that stuff yesterday, people just like, they hear it and they don't want to believe it. So this one text just says, I'd say Cassidy leaked it, not the Oilers. Did you not listen to Kelly McCrimmon just say they leaked it? That's why it's his story. Like, he doesn't care. Anyway,
I don't think Cassidy would either because
you know what? I could see, like, I honestly, that I have time for, but
I think the coaching kind of firm that's in the NHL, they all respect each other. I don't think Cassidy would want to do that to another coach in the league, like in terms of letting it leak.
yeah,
right.
But I understand why he would if he was frustrated.
Yeah,
But, you know, Kelly McCrimmon just goes, it's a story because Edmonton, and then like moves on to something else. Like, you guys.
Imagine making $4.5 million and being frustrated because you want to work.
Anyway,
Hey,
good for him. He's like, oh, yeah.
how many other gigs are like that? I'm making 4.5. I really want to get back to work.
I'm in. I want to do that. Anyway, there you go. That's the latest in the saga. And is it silly? Are we getting way too wound up? Well, sure. But, I mean, it's off-season, what off-season? And it's definitely something interesting to talk about. So you can share your thoughts, 780-218-9999, and then hop to the next chat. Yes, what?
Can I ask you something?
Of course.
For Bruce Cassidy, is it a blank check?
Well,
Like if Cassidy's agent, coaches have agents,
Yeah, they
obviously,
do.
they come in and they go, well, we want 6 or we want 5. Is it just, okay, we'll give it to you? Is that how good of a coach he is?
Is it how good of a coach? It's where the market is for a coach of his caliber. And I mean, I don't think he's taking anything less than he would be making with the Golden Knights or staying away from the Golden Knights next year. Like, I think you'd have to give him at least 4.5 and maybe even juice it up a bit.
Does Cassidy get his name etched on the Stanley Cup?
No, he's not the coach.
Does he get a ring?
I think that's up to the team.
Yeah, because it's a rule,
offer,
right? Because the players is the same thing.
Yeah, you can get traded, and sometimes you hear of them being offered rings, and you're like, no, I wasn't on the team anymore.
A lot of guys decline because, like you just said, they're not on the team. But Cassidy was there for 73 games or whatever.
74.
74 games.
Smitty the welder. Smitty. Basta, Smitty. You know what that means? Enough. Oh, and it's funny. You think Kelly's telling the truth all the time, Tommy. No, I don't. But can you not like read body language and manners? He's just like, to hell, like enough of this crap. They did it. Like, we don't care. Let's move on.
Yeah, that's all I'm going to say.
Jeez, Smitty. And why do you have to, Smitty, like sometimes you're just needling.
He's been asked twice and he's answered it and he's done with it. And on the other side, no one's really coming out and saying, no, we didn't leak it. So take it at face value. I mean, if you want to be on, I don't care what side you're on. I have my opinion. I, for one, believe the Oilers did leak it. And that's just me. You don't have to agree with me.
Some people are saying, Frank is saying that they didn't. Okay, sure. Go ahead.
Like,
I mean,
but put it together.
Frank put it out there.
But put it together, Tommy.
Put it together.
Who do you think's relaying that information?
I know who is.
To get out.
I know exactly who is.
Then let's put
Ross
it together.
Creek Nation, great. I'm not going to read it, but Ross Creek Nation, well said. Like that, bravo, great post in the nasty chat. Anyway, yeah. Stirring it up. All right, let's move on from this crap. Enough of it. 780-218-9999. Hop into the nasty chat, as everybody has been doing. Okay, so the Oilers yesterday announced a bunch of changes. So Michael Parkatti is now the VP Analytics and Technology. Kirt Hill, Assistant GM Player Procurement. Callie Larson, Assistant GM Player Development and Innovation. Toby Salmalainen, Assistant GM European Operations. Andreas Carlson, Director Player Development. Justin Mahi, Director Hockey Ops and Player Experience. Michael Chan, President GM and WHL Alternate Governor, Edmonton Oil Kings. And Jamie Jackson, Director Scouting, Edmonton Oil Kings. Somebody asked if he was related to Jeff Jackson. I'm pretty sure he's not. Jamie Jackson, I think, is a little bit older. He's like, is that his son? No, I think Jamie Jackson is in his like 30s or even maybe 40s, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, this management team values Parkatti, making him a VP. They hired 3 analytics people that I believe he asked for, and they did. So I think he and Bowman have a good rapport. I know some people speak glowingly of him, and good. I mean, information and knowledge is power. So how you use it in hockey is more important, and to utilize that knowledge and information, if it's good, and make it help you on the ice, is the most important thing. So let's see how that goes. I'm guessing, or I'm pretty sure, his influence continues to grow within the organization. Some people love that. That's great. Let's see how things go. Kirt Hill, I very much applaud. I think this was a great move by the Oilers to keep him in-house. I do think he's going to be an excellent executive in the National Hockey League for a long time. Callie Larson, assistant GM. He's a Stan Bowman guy. Toby Salmalainen, I don't know much about him, but he's got European operations, so he'll be their eyes and ears over there. Mahi, I remember he was around, I don't know, he was around when I was around. Channer taking over as Oil Kings. I'm very happy for Michael Chan. There's a guy that
he was around when I was doing
all hours.
Oil Kings.
Yeah, all hours of the day. Hockey. willing to listen, willing to put in the work, commit, sacrifice to get better. And he slowly but surely worked his way up. And now he is the president GM of the Edmonton Oilers. Just very proud of him. I remember when he was a young guy just starting out, and now he's the president GM of a WHL team. So I'm
Good for him.
well done, Channer. Bravo, sir.
The only two guys I know are Michael and Kirt Hill. He joined Joaquin, and I think twice since we started EST Afternoons. Great guy. It's the same thing when he got hired by the Old Kings. I know a lot of people were like, really? Like, this guy doesn't have a lot of experience. But he did great with the Old Kings. He did a phenomenal job, I think, as a GM. And you're right. To get that promotion, he's a good guy to keep in your system. He's a good guy that, eventually one day will be a general manager in the NHL. As far as the analytics, Tom, listen, every team's using it. Every league's using it. That's fine. Okay, but it's I'll go back to Josh Hart of the Knicks. I think he had the best explanation. He says they're lampposts to a drunk person. You can lean on them, but they won't get you home. And this is coming from athletes.
That's what the players are saying
That's what Josh Hart said of the New York Knicks.
about analytics and basketball.
Yes.
That's a fair quote, man.
So they're important, sure. How much do different organizations use it? I know people are going to come, Hernan Carolina is the most analytically used team. They have a big department. Okay, but they haven't won squat. They might win this year, but you can't come back after 10 years of not winning and they say, see, I told you analytics. Like, you still need good players. Analytics doesn't test heart.
Nope.
Doesn't test grit.
Nope.
I'm not saying don't use it. I think every team should, and I'm glad the Oilers are dipping their toes in it a little bit more, right?
Yeah.
Because more information is always going to be better. But I just don't like when you go 90%, 100% in. It's all analytics. You can't.
Yeah. And you can't just do it old school either.
No.
You need the right balance.
In this day and age, listen, when I was with the Elks, our coaching staff was heavy on the analytics.
Okay.
It didn't work.
Like too much so?
Like hardcore.
Yeah.
Okay. It's not a secret. They were heavy into the analytics, and we didn't win.
You certainly did not.
So now, is Killam and them using analytics? Maybe. Are they going to have a better year? Yes, they are. Maybe because of the analytics in a part, but at the same time, it's because they have better players.
Yeah. And a belief system and a structure.
Yes. So, like, I'm telling you, like, I know how much analytics are used in football. It's huge. It doesn't always work if you rely too heavily on them.
Yeah. I remember when Tyler Dello came on with Dallas Aikens. I got along well with Tyler, actually. And I didn't really interact with him because he was big in, I think, like forums and on Twitter, but wasn't really my thing. I don't like to engage that much in that stuff. But I think, who was it? Was it Mark Fistrick that told me? He's like, yeah, I'd get these, like, my analytics every intermission on a page printout. And he's like, I just throw them in the garbage. Like, what do I need to see this for?
Yeah.
So the way people interpret them, which metrics are valued more by which organization, coaching staff, it's different. There are some numbers that I think are so subjective, like the stats they base it on or plays that they base their numbers on are so subjective. I'm like, I don't know if that really works. There's some great information that analytics has brought that I really appreciate too. But, and then also the people that use like natural stat trick and stuff like that. These NHL teams have vastly deeper databases of metrics than is available publicly.
And Natural Stat Trick is a great resource. It's got great stuff.
Yep.
It truly does. I don't read it all. I don't go after it all. There's certain things I like to look at. But like I always look at it this way, Tommy, like let's just say you and I are a defensive pairing.
Okay.
You're great. So-so. Right? I'm probably going to bring your metrics down. I am. Right? And you might not. Probable. Because I'm not as good defending. I struggle. I probably shouldn't be playing that high in the lineup. So that's what I'm saying. Context matters because same thing with the forward group. You can be an excellent forward, but your two line mates are getting outshot. They can't keep possession. So is that third guy, is he at his metrics will drop because
True.
he's playing with two guys that are struggling analytically, right? So that's why, like, I feel like that's why for me, I don't mind analytics, but that you have to, who's he playing with?
Yeah.
You know, how good are the other guys on the ice?
That's important information as well.
Because if you have two forwards that are really good and one guy that's just so, his analytics are going to probably go up, right? Because the other two guys are good at possession,
Probably.
get shots on net. Oh, that line's cooking. Well, what about that guy, though?
He's a boat anchor.
Right? So that's what I'm saying. And C-Run says, well, they would have used analytics. They wouldn't have Jack Campbell control. I don't buy that. Listen, anyone that just watches hockey with their two eyes could have known that Jack Campbell was probably not a good bet.
He wasn't an all-star, and he had a pretty damn good year.
It was a one-off, though.
It was a one-off. That's fair. The goaltending market, that free agent crop was bad.
It was Samsonov. It was
Kemper, I believe.
Vanacek. And
Yeah.
by all accounts, Kemper did not want to come.
No,
To Canada.
That's what I was told. Didn't want to come here. And I think, and from what I understand, there was a personal relationship between Jack Campbell and someone that was on the front office that they had worked together in the past and had a good friendship, and so
Yeah.
kind of helped the Oilers get him. Plus 5x6 or 5x5?
It was 5. Wasn't it 6?
I think you're right.
Yeah, I think it was 6. So
Woof.
I don't think
Nice
you had,
guy though.
I don't think you had to do a deep analytics on Jack Campbell to realize that it was.
What was his saves above expected? I'm just kidding. I'm being facetious. I'm sorry. I'm pulling a Smitty the welder. I'm needling. Listen, ultimately, congratulations to all the people that have new roles and have gotten promotions. If this group works good together, big if, and they're all pulling in the same direction, hopefully there's success that follows. That's all I'm saying.
So RCN says Knob didn't pay attention to analytics. Woody a much bigger follower. Who had more success?
You don't think Knobloch was into analytics? He was very much into it.
Yeah, I don't know that.
He would say stuff to us about the numbers and we'd be like,
He always said we use our analytics.
and that's what I'm saying. They have a deeper, more dynamic pool of stats and numbers than the public has. And
That's what Parkatti and his team do, right? They
Yeah.
think out of the box. They get maybe different things that are not posted on.
Yeah, exactly.
natural
They
saturated.
look at the data and they provide suggestions and help paint a picture and to help the team have success. But I think just listening to Chris Knobloch talk, like I'm pretty sure he was very much into the numbers, man. So
Maybe try some analytics for the Screw It. Let's do it.
no, don't.
Man, we've been ice cold.
Get your
this
Excel
week.
spreadsheets
Holy
out.
Smokes, Tommy.
Are you guys ice cold? Well, I'm not putting a sprinkle on that.
I am, but
That's okay.
I think we're gonna hit this weekend. Actually, Gager's been really good this week.
Raider Jesse, what is Wowies? Wowies? Raider
Like when
Jesse.
like when you say it.
You're literally describing Wowies.
Wow.
Raider Jesse loves numbers too. What's up, Raider Jesse?
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with stats. Are cool, man. No issues with it, Tom. But again,
Raspberry. Hey, Tom, I sense you're dealing with a disgruntled person who works around the Oilers. Frank Saravalli. I have many people within the organization that I deal with. Nobody disgruntled. There was people telling me, it was like, yeah, that was us. So, Raspberry, believe what you want, bud. I'll just tell you that. All I'm doing is passing along what I was told, what I think. Take it for what it's worth. So there's that. Tango texting. It says Cassidy could just walk away from his contract, talk to whoever he wants. Tango, he talked about it on Spit and Chicklets. Cannot do that.
no.
There's bylaws that he alluded to in the league or the contract that does not allow him to do that.
He can walk away, not get paid, but he still can't work.
Yes,
Yeah.
and that's pretty much how he described it. And it's to make sure, like, and he used the example of it's like, so a guy can't just like say deuces, I'm out from his team, and then go up the street to the other team and start working for them. Like that's how he described it. Yes, it's interesting. Go back. There's some clips that they put up on Chicklets that kind of gives you the Coles notes and gives you the stuff you need to know in regard to that.
Most watched Chicklets episode of the year.
Was
here
it?
Here in Edmonton?
Oh, probably.
No, Mass.
Yeah.
With or without you is wowie.
With or without you.
So it's a comparison of players' numbers with or without another player.
Oh,
Yeah. Wowie, I didn't know that.
Wowie.
With or without you. Ooh, that was terrible. You too? Not a big
You might
U2
want to work
guy.
on it a little bit.
I'm not a big U2
You might
guy.
want to work on it a little bit.
You like U2?
Some of their stuff.
Yeah, they're not. I'm not going to say they're overrated. They're just not for me.
Yeah. Anyway.
Hot take.
I love it. All right, 780-218-9999. Hop into the nasty chat as well. We do have a NHL game tonight.
Yeah.
Montreal Canadiens looking to stay alive and delay what I think is probably the inevitable, and that's the Carolina Hurricanes meeting the Vegas Golden Knights in the Stanley Cup Final. What do you think happens tonight?
I think they close it out.
Yeah.
And we get, when would it start on?
June 2nd if they win tonight.
So Tuesday. Yeah, I think they close it out. I think the magic has been dwindling out for the last couple games for the Montreal Canadiens. Carolina at home, that's a veteran team. They're going to lock it down and say, hey, boys, let's lock this up. Get the weekend off. Well, not a weekend off, but you know what I mean. Get maybe a day off and then get ready for the Stanley Cup Finals. Good for them. Listen, I know some people find them a little bit boring, but I love watching that team play. Yesterday we were talking about Jordan Staal, a beast. Like, where did Jalen Chatfield come from? That guy's a beast in the back end, man.
Yeah, he is. He's just like
He's just solid.
he's like a dog, man.
Yeah.
Like he gets in there, he mucks it up. He looks like a guy that you're like, that guy looks like he's crazy.
Yeah.
I thought when I think they fleeced the Rangers when they got Keandre Miller.
That's just Slavin, whatever.
Slavin's great, obviously.
Like one of the best shutdown defensemen. Then you come back on that same side, like on the left, I think, Keandre Miller.
Yeah.
Then you got Chatfield, and then you got your offensive guys, the Ghost. Well, Walker's not offensive, but he's a smaller, shifty defenseman. Like that's a good team, man. I think it's going to be a great series against the Vegas Golden.
It's interesting because Vegas is peaking at the right time. Somehow, John Tortorella has them figuring it out. They're getting great goaltending from Carter Hart. And then you got the Canes that have just been so consistent and are now looking like they're going to get over the hump.
Yeah, they're going to finally get to the Stanley Cup Final.
And Keandre Miller, just a quick refresher, was traded July 1st, 2025 from the Rangers to the Canes for Scott Morrow and a first rounder in 2026 and a second rounder as well. I think they got a great player that the Rangers developed. The other guy I would have tried to pluck from the Rangers back then was Will Borgen. And then it was Seattle that did it and gave him an extension. But Borgen, right shot guy, I like the way he plays. Miller's great.
Miller's awesome.
Yeah.
Tough. That's a good team, man. The lines 1 through 4 too, man. He plays them all. Tom?
He's only 6'5".
Only.
He's a monster.
Do you think they'd take Wallman for Keandre Miller? Just say yes, Tom.
Yes.
It's what if Oilstream?
We're living in fantasy land here.
Sure, why not?
Yes. Straight up. Great deal.
Can I ask one question? Nothing
course.
to do with hockey. Vincenzo, I know you're listening because you just posted. Were you walking downtown around the Churchill around 6:45 this a.m.? I think it was him.
How do you know Vincenzo?
So on my flight back from Cancun, he was on the plane.
No way.
Yeah. He's like, hey, you heard that? I was like, yeah. He's like, I'm Vincenzo Rhoda from the Nasty Chat.
Nice.
Right, cool.
Paisan.
A Paisan. Yeah. So
Good stuff.
maybe it wasn't him, and I just looked like a creep. I didn't want to yell, Vincenzo!
Hey, babada boopy.
Yeah. So.
All right, so we're inside the Popeyes Louisiana Kitchen Studios. It's the Oil Stream. Tom and Hernan with you. Of course, we have a couple more days of proceeds of. You can get the collector cup for Ben Stelter, and then Ben's meal going towards the Ben Stelter Foundation. That's running until the 31st. Of course, on the 27th, it was Ben's birthday. The goal is to get to $50,000. Hopefully, everybody went and had some Popeyes and contributed, and we get to $50,000. I had the Ben's favorite meal on his birthday. Delicious. Didn't have to eat for the rest of the day.
Look at that, eh?
It was great. Mac and cheese, put a little hot sauce in there.
Little hot sauce for
Yeah,
Tommy.
I
I
like
thought
it.
you didn't
Just-
like hot sauce.
I like it. I just don't handle it well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Vincenzo says yes. Well,
That was, look at you
I
guys.
should have yelled at you. Gave you a nice
Pound it.
pound. Yeah.
What are you doing at 6:45 in
I was
the morning
running.
downtown?
You know I run, right?
You're a runner, are you?
Yeah, because I'm busy this afternoon, so I was like, I got to get my run in. So I got up early and I ran outside. It was beautiful, Tom.
Gorgeous day.
Oh.
The sun went away. That's the
Yeah,
only problem right now, but it's
a little
hot.
weird.
It's hot.
The black is hot. Oh, another cool story.
Tell
Sorry.
me.
I went to pick up my car yesterday at Cal Tire. They're changing the battery because the first one they gave me was bad. And there's a gentleman in front of me. He's all elksed out. And I'm like, hey, are you with the elk? Stupid question. He's like, yeah, I'm a coach. I was like, oh, cool. I used to work for them. I work for Edmonton Sports Talk. Yeah, it's my first year. I'm the running backs coach, Jabari Arthur.
No way.
Yeah, we had a great conversation, man, for like 10 minutes
Awesome.
because no one would attend to us. So we just talked.
Hey, where'd you go?
Cal Tire downtown. His bike broke down, so
Oh.
he needed an Allen key. Yeah, motorcycle.
Oh, damn.
He's like, it's my first evening off. You know, it's our last preseason. I just wanted to ride my bike. And
Great night to do it.
Yeah, so shout out to Jabari Arthur of the Edmonton Elks. Good to meet him.
Nicely done.
Yeah.
Nicely done. We will get to the numbers game shortly. I didn't get what did you think of the Bouchard? Evan Bouchard, by the way, has officially been ruled out for the rest of the World Championship.
Well, didn't Bowman say he's going to be fine?
Yeah. I was told yesterday that, he's going to be okay. And then Bowman said it on another show. So good, because that was scary. Was there any repercussions for Lindgren? I didn't see.
Not that I've seen.
Yeah.
Um,
Did you think it was way over the line? I thought he thrust into Bouchard, caught him with his head down. Predatory, I think, is a term you could probably throw in there.
predatory. Butcher's got to do a better job, not just staring at the puck, though.
Yeah.
Right.
You see him turn his head and
Yeah.
watch the pass.
It was scary, though, because he was knocked out before he hit the ice. And I thought, because we showed the hit, and Gager pointed out, watch his head. He hits his head on the ice twice.
Yeah.
So, and it is May. He's got 3.5 months. Hopefully there's no effects. I know there's conflicting reports that he had a concussion. He didn't have a concussion in the playoffs. Who knows?
Again, I trust the Oilers medical team. I think they're world class.
So do I. Dr. Nadu's an he's an awesome human.
Yep.
He's a great doctor. Nothing but respect I got to meet, because the Elks have the same doctor.
Yes.
So they'd always travel, and I had some beers with some of the docs, and they're all great. And they're great at what they do.
They have specialists.
Yeah, of course. 100%.
So
Yeah.
I would trust them
And if you
to not put
Yeah.
the player in a situation where they could hurt themselves even more.
Mo says, this is the same organization that fired a head coach via Skype. It's obvious the leak came from the other side, but that was a while ago. Like, it's different
it was a
people.
while ago. This is a different regime.
Yeah. No, I don't get what you're saying, Mo. And I know Mo's a big time Oiler supporter.
Loves
and I
them.
know he gets frustrated too.
Does.
Yeah. And listen, I understand the frustration if you are frustrated with the Edmonton Oilers. I know there's some fans that are not. And
There's
good on
some
them.
fans that think they do no wrong.
Yeah. But let's wait and see what this offseason brings. Hey, Tommy, quickly. Sorry, do we have time? Yeah.
We have time.
So Sportsnet just tweeted out 2 minutes ago the latest on 32 thoughts from Friedman and Kyle Bukauskas.
That's my buddy Cal.
I don't know who said it. I think it says here. Oh, Elliot. He, in brackets, Jay Woodcroft, will not be interviewing in Toronto.
Interesting.
What the hell's going on?
I don't know. I don't know. And it's interesting, too, that Woody goes back behind a bench under Joel Quenneville. Pretty successful season for the Anaheim Ducks, which is great. They've got some good pieces. Obviously, they beat the Oilers in the first round, and all of a sudden, he goes from like a forgotten commodity to a hot commodity.
Yeah.
The silly stuff that kind of popped up from time to time, you would be like, Jay Woodcroft back to Edmonton. It's like, why?
Oh my. Yeah.
Who said? Why are you saying? Why do you think that makes any sense?
He'll land somewhere. I mean, is Vancouver an option for him? Is he good with young teams? Kind of, because he has a lot of.
He did a great job when he was in charge of Oklahoma City.
Yeah.
Or pardon me,
Bakersfield.
Oklahoma City. I'm thinking of Todd Nelson, who people are wondering about is an assistant coach with the Penguins now.
The Penguinos.
Penguinos, man.
Kevy says, of course, Bowman is going to say Bouchard will be fine. What else is he going to say the day after? No, but in the sense, he didn't say he's going to be fine. He just said he's doing well.
He's doing well. Like he was feeling all right, all things considered. I think he was saying they were texting each other. And
that he was feeling pretty good
Yeah.
like after what was a vicious hit. So.
Now, that's good. And I know concussions and everybody's bodies heal and react differently. Hopefully,
can come later.
Nothing, because it can like a day or two, it could be delayed and stuff like that. You hear sometimes that happens. Hopefully that's not the case.
Yeah.
And it's just 100%. Like he got rocked. Yes, concussion. And he's good to go. Like everything is as good as possible coming out of it.
Bouchard's never been laid out like that, eh?
Not like that I can remember.
Nurse was laid out by Reeves.
Yeah.
And missed like one game, which is unreal.
That one was scary too.
That one was dirty.
Yeah, that one was scary
but
too.
Bouchard hasn't taken many big hits.
No, he's good at avoiding that.
Yeah.
Let's leave that there.
Well, it wasn't in the it was in the offensive zone.
It was.
Yeah.
But again, like, troll saying, Lindgren thrust up into his head, dirty for sure. Also saying someone on the Oilers needs to make Lindgren pay next season. That could happen, troll.
Yeah.
But there's that one angle from the corner cam where, Bouchard's making the play, kind of putting it to the wall. And then he looks down and he turns his head.
Yeah.
And you can see as that's happening, Lindgren's like crouching and about to spring.
Yeah.
And you're like, ooh, that's...
No, it was interesting because Lindgren was chirping obviously the Canadian bench was chirping Lindgren back and forth, but like, come on, buddy, like that was a bad hit, man. Just shut
but
up.
It's in the it's in the moment.
No, I know.
And you're like, if I would imagine Lindgren would be saying something to the effect of, "I just blew up your guy. He had his head down. What am I supposed to do?" And then someone on Team Canada or a bunch of guys on the Canadian team, we're going to get you. Watch out. Keep your head up if we see you again. The usual stuff.
Cheekiness says McCrimmon has time to do interviews, but no time to approve Cassidy interview. Well, it's two different things.
Yeah, I understand where cheekiness is coming from with that, but McCrimmon did the rounds yesterday. He did a bunch of interviews, not just Overdrive, but he was doing a bunch of stuff. I think the NHL crew, NHL.com crew was writing an article or a big piece on the Golden Knights, and they had to talk to him as well.
Yeah, and McCrimmon is... he doesn't care about the Oilers.
Obviously.
He doesn't care that they need a coach. It's not his problem. He's just doing his business.
Cheekiness, welcome to 40 minutes ago, by the way.
He's on delay. So.
Clearly.
Yeah.
Oh, God. He's asking questions that we already went over.
Yeah.
Zulu, thank you.
Just go
Well
back,
said. Bravo.
cheekiness, and just everything Oilers management's done in the last 2 years, and you'll have your answer.
Yeah. No, they do everything right, clearly. Anyway, keep those texts coming in, 780-218-9999. Nolan from St. Albert says, you're funny. Naturally funny.
Says who, you?
You are.
Oh, thank you, Nolan.
And
I think he's being cheeky with that.
Not like cheekiness.
Maybe he thinks I'm not funny.
It's funny how many people just hate Kelly McCrimmon. I'm going through the texts that have come in. Oh, man.
Kelly McCrimmon, man.
They're just ripping on him.
Oh, poor guy.
This is funny.
And he's at home probably at night watching CSI with Cheetos on his chest and like, say, can you imagine people hating me? Yeah,
He doesn't care.
he doesn't give two. You know
He
what?
doesn't care.
Yeah. Oh man.
I love it. Okay, let's get into the numbers game brought to you by Play Alberta. We are one Carolina Hurricanes win away from a Stanley Cup final between the Canes and the Vegas Golden Knights. We'll do a little bit. We'll do a potpourri in the numbers game. I like that. The numbers game, as always, brought to you by Play Alberta. When you bet with Play Alberta, you get back to Alberta. That's because it's the only app in the province that puts all revenue directly back into supporting programs and services that Albertans rely on every day. So next time you place a wager on your favorite team, know that you're also making a difference across the province through Alberta's General Revenue Fund. Visit playalberta.ca/EST to learn more. That's playalberta.ca/EST. Must be 18 plus to play. If you gamble, use your game sense. I hopped on a ride with Jay and the lock shop yesterday, and both lost. It was basketball stuff.
Yeah.
I used my game sense. I stopped there.
Spurs rolled the Thunder.
I know. They were
Oh.
crushing them.
Watching
Watching a bit of that.
It's good. At least
yesterday.
that we get a game 7.
Good.
Yeah, it's great.
Exciting. Nolan says, seriously, Hernan cracks me up.
Oh,
You got a fan.
That's one person that I make laugh.
You make me laugh too.
Oh.
You're spicy today. It's pretty funny. Okay. Percentage wise, 1 to 100, obviously. How much faith do you have in the Montreal Canadiens winning tonight?
5%.
That's it.
Yeah. I think they're cooked.
Yeah. That 3-goal run, was it in the second period or yes, first period? The other night, you're like, they're done. They're the long 1,000-yard stairs.
Yeah.
You're just like, the body language, you're like, they're cooked. I put it at like 10%. I'll be more optimistic. But you're going into Carolina. Now, the Habs are better on the road this postseason.
They are. And this is a team that does not go away. So maybe I'm disrespecting them a little bit, but I just think Carolina's in that mode. Like, let's not screw around tonight, boys. Like, we don't want to go back to Montreal. And listen, whenever this is over, like, what a season for the Canadiens. A young team. Mm-hmm. They're not going away anytime soon. They're going to be competing for Stanley Cups for a very long time with that core they have there, that young core, and only getting better. So it's what a positive season for that fan base. Like, unreal.
Awesome.
Yeah.
For the numbers game, when Carolina clinches, and it is Vegas and Carolina in the Cup final, how many games does that series go and who wins it? Let's make a prediction today, even though we're getting ahead of ourselves.
I think it's gonna go long, 6 or 7. I don't think either team's winning in 4 or 5. If Carolina wins and goes to the final, I think I'd lean a little more towards the Canes to win the Stanley Cup.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You don't think Vegas can skate with them and can actually overpower them physically while keeping up to...
I think they can.
Carolina?
That's why I'm picking 6 or 7. But I just think people are going to hate this, but I think the Canes are due, bro. I think they're
20 years since they won the Cup.
They're ready. This is their year. No Florida.
I'm going to go with Vegas.
Yeah. I mean, if
I'm
Vegas
not
wins,
rooting for just for those that are like, oh, you're cheering for them. No, I just think they'll win.
that'd be even worse for the Oilers fans because then you got to wait till the parade's over.
Oh, my goodness.
Right?
Oh, no. Oh, that's funny. All right. Jeez. Larzy says Canes. We'll see.
It's going to be I think it's going to be like every game's going to be so tight in that one. It's going to be amazing. Because you're right. Like, Vegas has found their groove, man. Mitchie Marner's playing great. Lisa Carter Hart, great between the pipes, and Freddie Anderson as well. Great goaltending matchup. 2 really good D-cores. I do like Kane's depth up front a little bit more, but
Yeah. Although both teams are getting contributions from their depth forwards. I don't know. It should be an interesting series, that's for sure.
RCN says if Vegas wins, Calgary has their next 3 first. Is that for
Hannafin and
Rasmus?
Anderson?
Has to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. Well, in a way, I kind of wouldn't mind seeing Calgary actually start to have success and utilize these assets, and some of them hit.
Yeah.
And then we have a good Battle of Alberta again that mattered.
Be great.
I think that would be wonderful.
Like 2 years ago, Vancouver, Edmonton in the playoffs. What a series. Like,
Suspense all the way to the end, 7 games. Edmonton was down 3-2, came back up. I remember Sam Gagner talking to Stu Skinner on the bench after a practice on a game day where he was not starting. It was one of the 2 games Pickard was starting. And it just looked like an old player giving a younger guy encouragement and advice.
yeah.
I took video of it. I think I posted it. And,
Was he on the, did he play?
he was kind of like a
Just
black ace.
okay.
Yeah. Man, he was a great guy. Saw him this year. And because obviously his wife's from here and they're always around. And I said to him, he's like, hey, Tom, hey, Sam. Like, what are you doing? How's everything going? He's like, pretty good. I'm like, how you liking because he's with the Sens in player development.
Yeah.
And I was like, you want to be a GM one day? Because in a few years, these guys are going to need one.
Oh.
We kind of laughed and said, Merry Christmas.
Okay.
That was the end of it. Yeah.
He gets it.
Yeah. Oh, he does. He does very much so.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah. Ice Cubes coming in. That means we've got EST afternoons coming up shortly. Do you want to give the preview or do you want Coob to do it?
I can do it. He's still setting up there.
Okay.
Matthew Wanik,
I know him.
Elks, soccer. And then Ben Steiner from SI.com as well, because Canada, it's a big day for Canada. They're
Yes, it
naming
is.
their roster for the World Cup at 5 o'clock. So we're going to have some fun there. And of course, Joaquin and I will talk talk a little bit about everything. We have Zach to the Future.
Excellent.
That's
He's got
going
his
to
Alts hat
be
on. Good.
great. So we're going to have some fun on this Friday.
We always have fun. It's a great day. Hopefully everybody's having a good time. If you're going to be at Clark Stadium today,
Say
we
hello.
will be. Say hi.
Yep.
Very much looking forward to that. Cam Moon, I'm going with him, and then I'll meet up with you guys.
Mooner.
Mooner's very excited. He sent me a bunch of stuff about the game tonight. And then it was Jerry Haraxi earlier said that the players are going to be making the walk from Commonwealth over to Clark Stadium. So get ready in their locker room, walk over to Clark, and it would be nice to see fans kind of give them pump them up as they make their way from
Yeah, that'd be great.
Commonwealth to Clark.
It's going to be a neat experience.
First time since 1977 that they play there. Is that true? They never played like an exhibition game at the old stadium or anything like that?
I don't think they did, no.
Okay. Well, it's a very unique experience tonight down at Clark Stadium. The Riverhawks opening up their season at Remax Field. So a lot to do on a beautiful day in Edmonton. That's going to do it for the Oil Stream presented by Boston Pizza. Nanso, thanks for hopping on today.
Yeah, it was fun.
We did have fun. We made some jokes. We got
Had some
fired
good
up.
laughs. Don't go anywhere.
Don't go anywhere. You and Joaquin coming up next with the coup. For Hernan, I'm Tommy. Have a great weekend, everyone.